Listeners, today, since Adjuster has decided to give the homework, our hope is to try and see if we can use Ghana as an example to see how we place things on the cosmic clock. As for the interpretations, when we put them on, you can go and sit down and do your own interpretations.
Therefore, I just had the assembly bell, no, I never do. Assembly say, and then, yes, assignment or demand, yen say, yen coffee. The issue of Ghana is here. So, as I say, a bit more, and I say, yen, you won't be a yenti, and you want to be a you will be. Reverend say, yeah, the Ghana, dear no, a day in Fatuhu, it means a bit too, a dawn no so, cosmic rock no so, and I shall say, a day, and a be whom I was so. Now, the two way we are, and the Intiasiani dear, while Borapo should me. Now, I shall say, then no.
Listeners, today we're going to do a little recap, refresh our minds on what we did on the cosmic clock, and then we see how we can place Ghana on the clock.
Therefore, say, I can yeah, Besha, say, senior, ye be for my Ghana, a better whom a dawn or so.
Those on Facebook, we're trying as much as possible to stream through so that you can see the images for the various slides that we will be using.
Therefore, I don't know more about 14 times Facebook. Ye shock I say, ye better a humana to me. Sine be ya, a funia, a da, a sono, a funia, yet bet to Facebook no so. Senia, ye be a big Ghana, a bet to a don no so, cosmic rock no so. When you now bet me, I should be. Now, my Hosenia echo.
Listeners, in the charting of the cosmic clock, we drew a picture. Since you were all looking on the screen, we said you can use your clock that is in your room as the beginning point, the way the clock is arranged from 12 through 1, 2, 3, back to 12. You can use that for your imagination and to assist your placing of your date of birth on the cosmic clock and chart around.
Therefore, it's say, and ye na and I share Funia, a war computer no so, and I say, I bet 14 times so, and intino. Ye de watch, and I say, a dawn, a same wood demon, war clock no. Therefore, ye de no, ever ye in Fatuhu, and I say, ye the best trail, senior, a tear, senior, yashishe, numbers no, a war, watch no so. Fiti dumienu eba edon baako edon mienu saa ekono saa pepe na honhom don no so etie eninti ye de Ghana awoda 1957 no ebe hyase ya kyerɛw sɛ ya kyerɛw bebi a ɛsɛ wodi awoda no eto ansana wahyehyɛ ne saa ehu nti ye de Ghana de no ba beye mfato ho na wahu sɛ ne etie.
In the charting of the clock, we began by saying from the very point of origin, we were one whole.
Yeba beshe eno ase no ye kan se obi biara no obe free onyame ho asane aba asase so a wo ipedua no anase huhum no eye moa che se ebia efri ho
From the whole, we divided into two, which is the alpha and the omega, or the tai and the chi.
Ɔdɔfoɔ ɛfiri adeɛ ɛmoa no ɛmo no anaasɛ sɛnea yɛfiri Nyankopɔn hɔ mo asaa no yɛmu ɛkyɛ yɛ a ɛyɛ alpha ɛne omega anaasɛ deɛ yɛfrɛ no ɛwɔ Buddhist kasa mu tai ɛne chi.
Then we said we have the fourfold nature of us, so the circle is again divided into 4 parts. After dividing into 2, we now have the 4 parts, which we will name subsequently.
Adɔfoɔ ɛkyerɛ mu nso ɛsɛ onipa dasani ɛwɔ ɛkyikyɛmu 9 nti ɛfiri mmienu no mu no emu ɛkyɛ mmienu no emu asan kyɛ ayɛ 9.
In every section of these of these 4 divisions, we also have the manifestation of the threefold flame of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, or power, wisdom, and love within each of these 4 divisions.
Na ɔdɔfoɔ wohwɛ nkyikyɛmu 9 ne nyinaa no yɛwɔ Onyankopɔn sɛ na Nyankopɔn ɛda di ne ho adi ɛma adasaman a yɛafrɛ no the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, ana power, wisdom, and love. Onyamija na ɛdɛre ɛma adasaman saa no ɛwɔ nkyikyɛmu 9 ne nyinaa afa 9 nyinaa emu.
Which means as you think of yourself as a whole, you also think of yourself as twin, that is alpha and omega, masculine, feminine, and you also think of yourself in the fourfold nature, which we'll name up. Within each of these fourfold nature, you have the manifestation of the flame of Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or power, wisdom, and love.
Na ɔdɔfoɔ wohwɛ kwan sɛ sɛnea wobaayɛ na ɛkyikyɛmu ɛyɛ mmienu no ɛhyɛ aseɛ no a ɛyɛ Onyame Agya ɛna Onyame ɛna afɛ mu no saa so ɛna wɔ sɛ wohuhu sɛ wowɔ afa 9 nso ɛwɔ hɔ a wodipadua no ɛwɔ nkyikyɛmu 9 na hwɛ kwan so sɛ saa 9 afɛm no nyinaa nso ɛkuta saa Nyame Agya Ɔba Honhom Kronkron Agya na ɛdɛre ɛwɔ afa 9 no nyinaa mu.
So this means we have divided the circle into 4 and again into another 3. So in all, we'll be having 12.
Na wei ntiaseɛ no ɛbɛ mu a na kyɛ sɛ ɛmoa no yɛakyekyɛ mu abɛdu 9 yɛasa kyekyɛ mu 3 aka ho ama sese yɛnya 12 ɛno nti na yɛwɔ ɛdɔn no 12 ɛwɔ fiti baako saa ɛkɔpem 12.
We're taking these steps because as you place your date of birth around the clock, you must know which flame, in general, by the 4 divisions where you fall, by the 2 divisions where you fall, and also by the 3 divisions where you fall.
Ɔdɔfoɔ yɛtu yɛbɔ ase sɛ yɛkyerɛkyerɛ wei mu ahyɛ aseɛ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ wohyɛ aseɛ na wode wawoda ɛto honhom mu ɛdɔn no so a wobɛhu sɛ wokyɛ mu mmienu wei no sesi a aha na mewɔ na Nyame Agya bɛn ɛna ɛɛdɛre wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ Nyame Agya na anaasɛ ɛyɛ Ɔbaa na anaasɛ Honhom Kronkron no Agya no ɛso na meda ɛno ɛka ho ɛma woanya nteaseɛ ma wotumi ɛyiyi mu na wahu deɛ ɛɛsie.
So taking us in the fourfold nature, we say we have what we call the 4 quadrants, that's the 4 divisions of the circle. The 4 quadrants which correspond to our 4 lower bodies and also the 4 planes of matter.
Odofo ofa ichichemu enan na ye hwe kwan se onipa daseni ichichemu enan no a ema wo kwan ma wotimi ewo asase so no eni asase nankasa anase wiase nankasa emu ichichemu enan no ena ekopepepe.
So as a human being in your life, you have 4 bodies making what you are. Not, you don't have only the physical body, but you have other bodies in addition to, so 4 of them, and then corresponding to them are 4 planes or 4 levels of consciousness, of thinking.
Odofo senia ye chichemu no chichemu ene se onipa daseni unam ho no memfa ne se uye hunam enkwa nenso uwo abode afam no uwo ichichemu enan hunam no eye baako eninti se wo dwen so a wo dwen ewo ichichemu miensa na aka ni nyina so eka hunam no so ehon.
So in the 4 divisions, we have fire, air, water, and earth.
Eninti odofo ohwe ichichemu anan na chese yewo eja, yewo mframa, yewo insuo, ansana yewo dotie afemu a ewo nipa daseni emu.
These all help in your interpretation of your placement on the chart.
Odofo we nyina eboa ema wotimi nya ichichemu a wo hwehwe ewo huhumu edon no so.
The fire is your etheric body or your spirit part.
Odofo eja afam na ewo umu no eno eneye huhumu nipedua no.
Then we have the air, which is your mental body, that is of the mind.
Odofo eba mframa afana enu ena ekuta wadwen eno so eye onipedua a ejina ho kwantikran.
We have the water, which is your emotional body.
Ena odofo insuo afam no so ejina ho ema watenka.
Then we have the earth, which is your physical body.
Afi yeba dotie afam na enu ena ejina ho ma nipedua nankasa na wodi weni wa ehunu.
So if you draw the circle round and divide the circle into 4, 1/4 of it, what we call a quadrant, will be fire, another set will be air, another set will be water, and another set will be earth. Correspondingly, you have your etheric body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body.
Enti adofunum ufa de fa no circle anase anka uchemu enan a baako agina ho ema eja anase eja fem na wo onipedua no mu no baako so agina ho ma mframa baako agina ho ma nsuo ena baako so agina ho ema dotie.
Now, within each of these quadrants, as we said, you have the manifestation of the Trinity or the threefold flame, the threefold fire within your heart, which is the fire of power, wisdom, and love, corresponding to Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Na odofo ukfa ichichemu anai baako biara no nyame eja na edere ewo yimu no edere ewo ichichemu baako biara emu. Eja na edere no eye nyame eja, nyame oba, nyame huhun konkron ni nyina edere ewo ichichemu anai ni nyina. Eno so saa ja no ejina ho ma nyame tumi, nyame nyansa ena nyame do.
As we have these divisions on the clock, they all fall under one of the signs of the zodiac.
Odofo senya ye wosa nchichemu enan no baako biara no egina de ye fra no huhumu edon no eso.
So we have the various signs of the zodiac, 3 of them combined within one quadrant, and it goes on like that. So each of the divisions of the flame in the heart will correspond to one of the signs of the zodiac.
Na odofo wofa de fra no huhumu edon na nchichemu enan na ye kire wo no ofri baako enso efansa ofri dumienu no so ekwa ukan miensa pepepe a egina ho ema baako usan ekan miensa foforo so a egino so gina ho ema nchichemu enan no emu baako biom sa pepe na ne nyina ekosie enti ye fa ne se ogina dumienu no so na oba do baako ko dumienu a na eno onya baako na reverend echemu ese eja na edere ewo yakomemu a eye nyame eja nyame oba nyame susun konkon ne ja na edere no eno so baako biara no egina we nchichemu miensa na ya kire wo no se ufa na egina ho ma nchichemu enan no baako biara no sapepe na etie.
On each point of the cosmic clock, we have the ascended masters of the Great White Brotherhood who initiate us, or who govern the consciousness that we manifest on that line of the zodiac.
Odofo uhwe edon no so a baby biara obekina ewo edon no so no yewo de yefe no ascended master anase ye nuanom bia omuwo asoro hememu a omuni nipadaseni eka bom edi dwuma ebo nyame dwuma no eyo baako a ono ene ye panyin ewo eho enenti no ono ena ehwe onipadaseni anase nyame tumi a esane eba nipadaseni eso sabre no no ono na ehwe so.
So going along round the cosmic clock, we have the signs named. Those looking on the Facebook screen can see them. We have a sign named Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. This one we can't interpret in tree, so just take it for the English. So the names are there, and under each of these names of the signs of the zodiac, you have an ascended master who is in charge. And starting from Capricorn, we have the great divine director. We have Saint Germain on Aquarius. We have Jesus the Christ on Pisces. We have Helios on Aries. We have God Obedience on Taurus. We have El Moya on Gemini. We have Serapis Bey on Cancer. We have Goddess of Liberty on Leo. We have Lord Lanto on Virgo. We have Mighty Victory on Libra. And we have Mighty Cyclopia on Scorpio. And we have Lord Maitreya on Sagittarius. So these are the masters that govern these various signs of the zodiac. Now, in the manifestation of these signs of the zodiac, there are various God qualities that are exhibited on these signs. In the same way as we learned in our lessons, there is also the various perversions. The various perversions that manifest on these lines of the clock. So the God manifestations and the various possible perversions will determine what you'll be battling with when you place yourself by your date of birth on the cosmic clock.
Therefore, the other does and so a bit channel.
Do you know the Obajano, sir?
The woman and they say, Reverend Abubo Edino, na a war a don, baby biara, Ujina biano, Abubo ascendant master or war a ho, and a wabo sa Capricorn near Aquarius, near Pisces, Nina, Akusi, and a watchero say Aquarius, master or Jinaho, any the great divine director, Capricorn, Nafi Waba Aquarius. And also a child say Saint Germain and a woho. Nafi waba pieces, and also a child say Jesus Christ and a woho. Sapepe and a nip we are shitting na akusi. And now, what you also say, enti sa masters yin nano, omu and na a tete would never dasini, na me quanso, a wo humo a don so.
And so say, Senia, Yami to me a warning in Asusuno. Sansuna ye war, Senia, a choir or Mutuma a fasten Susu, a dear bonnet.
Thank you.
I was
o chire mo so ese ye wo nyame tumi a esane eba adasama eso ewo edon no bebi biara obegina no eso na saa pepempe so na kwan a ye de saa nyame tumi no so ebe ye dia esene mfata anase ye de bedi bone no saa pepe na no so wo ho enti eno eneku etia nyame ne tumi no enti se wo de wo date of birth no eto so na wo hya ase se wo trotro ni nyina wo be hu se aha me gina ha nyame tumi a eba makwan mu nie dia eku etia me nso enie enti niam a beba makwan mu no sabre we say enetie say netie.
So listeners, we are advancing gradually, and all that we are placing before you will help you to understand the interpretation of where you position yourself.
Oravo ye cheche mu nkakra se ne beya wankasa wo hya ase se wo ye wodi a benya ntiase ewo mu.
So if you look at yourself somewhere and you say that okay, the circle is divided into two. There is the alpha side and the omega side, positive, negative, male, female side. And you look at what God is as father and what God is as mother, alpha and omega. Then you can also see that, okay, if I divide the circle into two, at this time around the circle, I am at father side or at mother side, putting all those 6 that will be at that half down. And then again, you can also divide this into 4, which is the fire, air, water, and earth aspect. Your spirit part, the etheric body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your physical body. You can also tell that this is where I am. Even though I am on the mother side, for example, at this time probably I am in my spirit side. And then we are also saying this is again divided into 3. So you can also tell whether you are the father side, son side, or the Holy Spirit side. After we finish all this, now we've hit a point where those seen on the screen will be seeing some triangles drawn. Don't be mystified by the triangles. We'll explain why you are seeing the triangles. We are not saying you should go and put some candles on the triangles, please.
Oravo Reverend H.M. say, Sene ye shasiye no, ye shasiye se, circle no, anase ufa kana, uchichemu mienu, de di kain. Enti afa baako ejina ho nyame eja. Afa baako so ejina ho ema nyame enna. Ni nyina ewo de enti a ye ma osa fapimi. Kosi se, wo shasiye se wankasa wo draw wo dia, wo benya ntiase ne eyie. Enti wofa sa nchichemu mienu no ewie a wosa echemu enan na chese afa bia so esa ekura mienu enu na wo enu mu na wo behu se onipa da sedi ni nchichemu enan no ewo eja yewo mframa yewo nsuo ansa na yewo dotie enti wofa baako biara wo hu se se me fa afa we a me wo eja na fa eja de mu no ye wo inframa e wo eja nkasa ene inframa ene wo ho oba ena afa mu nso a obehu se ye wo dotie ena ye wo nsuo e wo ho enti wo fa ne saa na fei baako biara ichichemu anan no ofa baako biara ye wo eja oba huhun konkron ne jana ewo saa baako biara no emu enti na wo hyase efri du baako ko du mienu a wo ichichemu anan no baako afa enti wohu eno so niama esese esie ewo ho.
So the circle as a whole means that after all, everything is yours. And then divided into two is just trying to say, let me go a little bit more specific to pin down on this particular thing. Where am I? Then they say, okay, this time you are at mother side. Then you say, okay, at the mother side also, I want to pin it further down to some further specifics. That is where that is also divided into two, where you have for example, the 2 quadrants over there. And then within the 2 quadrants again, you still want to say, you want to zoom in further. Then you are being told that within the quadrant there are 3. So you can be one of the 3 based on where exactly you are on the clock. Now, after you've manifested that, we are now going to the level where we call the triangle. And the triangle is to say, even though I am on this particular line, if I draw a triangle, it gives me 2 extra places that I need to look at. So that I will not be definitely looking at only a single point, but the triangle says there are 2 other things that you should look at in addition to where you are standing.
And enti odafo opese wudi huhumu edon no ehwe de ekoso ewo wabrabo mu yi a nya botre na nya ntiase ewo de aye kire we emo yesi ofa anka emo ani nyina ye wo de a enti eno so ena gina ho ema wabrabo uchiche mu mienu a uche mu mienu a baako eye eja fam baako nso eye enafem nti ya fa ne se wafa wahwe u date no sese wo enafem okay enafem no emu esu nti bi pese mi hu baby potin a me gina sese ase enemu a ye kan yi baby ehifa na me gina na me hu de ekoso ewo mabrabom eno so ochemu a na ye mienu no wehu sa okay sese mi wo eja afa nti mi nipedua ye chiche mu enan no eja enframa nsuo ene dote no sese mi wo
eja anasa
oja ebinum so efre no eja
okay
enti wo oja aframu no na eho no wo se bisa se okay sese mi hu se mi wa ha na ene potia ya kase de ne koso wa mabrabom enum no na obehu se ye wo nyameja nyame na nyame huhun konkon eja no edere ewo saa oja afemu no enti wo baako so aso wo nyame huhun konkon eja no so ana se wo oba no so afa ana se wo nyame ja eno so afa ehonum na obehu se okay ende wei ene dia ekoso ewo mabrabo mu sese ena o kire wo se ye wo de efre no triangle no wahu bebi a wogina poten no ewo niama mienu a aka bi a wo se wo hwe ho no so eka ho na fe wo ka bom a na fe wanya dia esese ekoso ene dia ekoso.
Now, the very interesting part there is that after you have drawn this circle and divided into 4, and each 4 section divided into 3, and you have all into 12, when you position yourself at a particular point and then the triangle is drawn, incidentally the triangle ends up manifesting the Trinity again in your life, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The triangle will by all means fall on Father, Son, and Holy Spirit coming from different places.
Odofo de nwanwa na ehu na sanso ya fe ewo ade we emu ene se se wotimi ehu bebi a wogina na wosan draw triangle no ebioma podofo obehu nyame agya nyame oba nyame huhun konkron ne gya miensa we a edere ewo ho be senia wo draw no bia enya efa pepepe a wobehu saa agya mienu we anase nyame tumi enna miensa we a edere ewo bababrom sabre no.
Listeners, as we said, when you put this together, it helps you to interpret where you find yourself positioned after drawing your date of birth around, putting your date of birth around the clock.
Odofo we de ye de mawo ye de sifapem no na wanya ntiase se me hyase e de mawoda eto honhom edon no so a sei na machiche mu afa a menya ntiase.
So we say if you are looking at the triangles, you can have a triangle coming from the 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 11 o'clock line.
And enti odofo ye wo triangle na baako e wo hono a se wo hyase se wo draw baako e wo edu edon no edu baako eso na fe ukọ edon miensa ene edon enson no eso.
So that is the fire side. Then we have the air sign. That triangle is drawn from 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. They also draw a triangle, and you also see Father, Son, Holy Spirit manifesting.
Odofo sabepe ena ukọ de toso mienu no so a eno so ehyase free edon baako no na akọ edon enum no na fe ekọ enkron no eso.
Then you go to the water sign, which also gives you the 2 o'clock, the 6 o'clock, and the 10 o'clock line.
Na ukọ insio afem na wo mu no so a eno so ehyase free edon mienu na akọ edon ensia na fe ekọ edon edu no eso.
Then finally, the F sign, you have the 12 o'clock, the 4 o'clock, and the 8 o'clock.
Afi uba dotie afem no so a ehyase efri edumienu na fe aba don enan na fe ekọ don owotwe no eso.
That is how the chart goes. Now we'll just briefly show what it looks like for the world in the return of our karma, which started in the year 2002 on April 23rd.
Enti ya cheche mu ewie no odofo ene ye pese ye de ewiase nyina etoso na ye hu onepa daseni ne boni a yesane egu yeso no a ehyase every 2002 no ye hu senia eno so etie.
So those on screen can watch, but basically we are beginning by putting April 23rd of 2002 on the 12th, and then we go around like that.
Odofo mo amowo abefo tintan Facebook no so obehu mfoni no eda ho enti ye hyase edi April 23rd 2002 ye de ato edon no so ye hyase every edumienu no eso na mahu senia eko.
Now, so it goes like that for the month, and it goes like that also if you take the years, year by year, it will go round, and again you see that you have a beginning point there on the Capricorn. There are so many years listed when you are watching the screen. So simply put, the beginning point is on 12. You go around and we'll position that for Ghana so that we can all see how it looks like.
Na odofo yedi ewiase die no ekire wo sisi ano wo behu se edu mienu no so ye hyase every 2003 2017 ewo ho 20 19 2029 ɛwɔ hɔ nti ɛno saa mmiɛnsa no ɛwɔ dumienu no so na saa pɛpɛ na yɛhwɛ ne nyinaa na ɛwɔ busumi no so ɛso saa wofa busumi baako mmienu saa no ɛkɔdu busumi edumienu no so a saa na ɛteɛ afei afe no nso saa pɛpɛ ɛna yɛahyehyɛ ne nyinaa nti yɛwie no yɛmba Ghana deɛ no na yɛhwɛ sɛnea Ghana deɛ no so ɛteɛ.
So for Ghana, in fact, we haven't written all the years here, but we've given some sample indications so that you can continue the charting. If we take Ghana and put on the cosmic clock, our date of independence is 6 March 1957. So we'll put down on the 12 o'clock line at the top there. So for those who are watching, that is why you have 1957 at the top of Capricorn. And it goes round 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63 until it comes back and you have 70 back again at the 12 o'clock. That is why for you seeing the screen, you will see 1970 up there, then you also see 1957.
Therefore, nti yaba Ghana deɛ no yɛahyehyɛ the dates no ahyɛ aseɛ ɛto so yɛwie yɛ mom nanso wohwɛ a wobɛhu sɛ yɛwɔ 1957 6 March ɛda a ɛyɛ Ghana awoda no mo a mohwɛ wɔ Facebook no Ghana awoda no ɛwɔ hɔ na ɛwɔ edumienu ɛso a ɛyɛ Capricorn ɛhɔ ɛna ɛhyɛ aseɛ saa pɛ na wo so wo draw wo de a wo de wawoda afi a yɛwo wo no ɛbɛto Capricorn edumienu no ɛso wobɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛfiri hɔ eniti yɛde Ghana awoda no ato hɔ na wokɔ dia ɛtɔ so ɛdɔn baako no so a wobɛhu sɛ 1958 ɛna ɛda hɔ esan sɛ ofiri 57 a wokɔ 58 ofiri 58 na wokɔ 59 na ɔba 60 no ɛwɔ ɛdɔn mmiɛnsa no ɛso a ɛyɛ Aries wokɔ ofiri hɔ nom a wokɔ ɛdɔn ɛnan no so a ɛyɛ Taurus wokɔ 61 62 saa na wasa aba edumienu no so abiom wobɛdu edumienu so no na kyerɛ sɛ 1970 na Ghana ɛdi 12 years 1970 nti 1970 no so ɛsan ɛda ɛsoro hɔ.
So you go round, as you go round this clock for Ghana to hit 66 years, interestingly 66 by 12 will be remainder 6, which means you are going to hit the 6 o'clock line for Ghana as at year 66.
Eniti adofo ene a Ghana yenya 66 years no odi Ghana woda no eto so saa obehu se Ghana ebowo 6 o'clock line no so a eye edon ensia no eso nti ya woda a eye enemremu no ye wodon ensia no so.
So being for those watching the slide, the 66 coming down will be at Cancer, which is on the 6 o'clock line. I've only written here 1964, but where you see the 1964, when you go round, it will come back to 2023, will be under the 1964. So it means as at tomorrow, 6 March 2023, will be at Cancer, which is the 6 o'clock line.
Enti odofo wohwe edon ensia no so a ochina enebeye Ghana awoda na Ghana awoda na yenya 66 years ebewo Cancer a eye edon ensia no eso mo abo Facebook no ya hihye de nyina wo ho na so wohwe ho sesi a eye 1964 ena ya choro ewo ho nenso odi eno eka ho a ochocho ni nyina ebesie no Ghana awoda 2023 year mu 66 years no ebeda Cancer no so edon ensia no so pepepe.
So that is what we have, and as we explained, once Ghana hits Cancer, the triangle will also be drawn. And in the drawing of the triangle, Ghana will at the same time be hitting Scorpio on the 10 o'clock line and also Pisces on the 2 o'clock line. The triangle will be formed there.
Ọdọfọ nti mo a mo hwẹ Facebook no mo hu sẹ triangle no ẹwọ hɔ pɛpɛɛpɛ wohwɛ ɛdɔn nsia no so a Ghana yɛwɔ so sisi a na wohwɛ a wopagya w'ani ɛkɔ soro a na kyerɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ ɛdɔn edu no ɛka ho na yɛsan so ɛhwɛ ɛdɔn mmienu no a ɛyɛ Pisces anaasɛ Scorpio ne Pisces ɛne Cancer saa mmiɛnsa wei ɛna Ghana yɛhwɛ na yɛbɛhu deɛ ɛresie ɛwɔ Ghana mu sesee.
Church Universal and Triumphant of Ghana. And Triumphant of Ghana. Obia hijack your site back on Tino. I acquire confusion kakra.
Okay.
So, listeners, from all the explanations we have done, the point now is Ghana is on the Cancer point, that's the 6 o'clock line. And as you can see the circle comes from the top and descends. Now it is climbing. And climbing is not as easy as descending. So from Cancer going to Leo to Virgo and going up is a difficult terrain. Ghana is on Cancer now. The triangle is also giving us Scorpio and Pisces. If you pay attention to the God qualities for the various signs of the clock, it means the God qualities on Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces can come into play. At the same time, the possible misuses of those God qualities on Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces can also come into play in the affairs of Ghana.
Ẹniti ọdọfọ ohwẹ Ghana baabi a yɛda sisi a Reverend ɛkyɛ sɛ ohwɛ circle no anaasɛ atana yɛfiri soro hɔ yɛasanea abedu fam ɛfam ɛhɔ ɛna ɛdɔn nsia no ɛwɔ na deɛ ehu no nso ɛne sɛ wobɛpagya ɛfiri nsia no akɔ soro no a emu ɛyɛ den kakra nanso wobɛhwɛ no na nyame tumi a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛdedi ɛwɔ Ghana abrabɔ mu ɛnɛmmerɛ yi a yɛkasa yi a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ Africansa ɛne Scorpio ɛne Pisces na saa mmiɛnsa wei no ɛyɛ nyame tumi nyame dɔ ɛna nyame ne nyansa.
And all these three come with their various initiations that will come into play in the affairs of the country.
Na mmiɛnsa ne nyinaa nso no wɔn nneɛma etia wɔn ɛbɛba ɛwɔ Ghana abrabɔ mu.
So, listeners, at this point, what we'll say is that what is necessary to look at is what God qualities there are at these 3 points for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for Ghana at this time. So, for the Cancer side, we have the great divine, what do we call it? God harmony. We have God harmony at Cancer side as a God quality that we need. For Scorpio, we have God vision. And for Pisces, we have God mastery. Which means we equally are going to have challenge on harmony. We are going to have challenge on proper planning or vision for our development. We also are going to have challenges on how to set things right. God mastery in our affairs. So this is what the triangle brings for Ghana at this time on the cosmic clock. Harmony from God we can achieve. when we work towards it, we can also have divine vision, and we can also have mastery and control over our affairs. What can oppose us is inharmony, lack of vision, and messing up whatever we are doing because we don't have mastery or control over them.
Therefore, the Reverend H.M. and essay, Osha a don in Siano Swa. Nyami to me, a say a day, a way a brabomono, a God harmony, not to say, Senia, ye de ye betana, a wa asu jemu, half so, Osha a don, a dunu, a swa, and also a God vision, Senia, Ubehu dear, a wa nyami aquanso. Anase ubehu ade akọ ekire na wa ye wontutuye eyiye ama niema akọye ama wo na afi uba edon mienu no so a eno se ubenya abotre na nchicheye a ubeye no ebetimi aye eduma a eye God mastery se ubedi nchicheye no eso pepepe na akọye ama wo eniti sa niema miensa we anase nyame ne qualities ne tumi ne odima emma adasama nyina no na esese dedi ewo Ghana abrabom sese wo behwe no na niema etia no so anase etia sa nyame tumi nyina nso ewo ho eniti wo hwe God harmony a na chese ye de bekoso anase de betia eno se inharmony no se yentimi enkambom enya de yie enti saa tumi no so etia kabom na yehwehwe ewo afamienu na na se Ghana menyina mu se yebeka bom na yetimi aye ntotoye no dia ebetia ye nso ewo ho eye ntawantawa ne niema ebekoso ewo yemu afei ukọ edunu so a eye God vision se yebehu ade ewenim na yetimi aye ye nchiche ye no so no eno so wa hwa na eno so akohwere ye afa uba mienu no so a yentimi endi nchiche a ebi kurampo a yetimi anya botre aye san nchiche no de betia ye ne se ye ndi so de obeba no nso beka se me so memfa sa akwan we na che se niama tochima amayen.
Listeners, our time is fast spent, and what we just want to round up is that incidentally, as we are talking about all this, is our harmony, vision, and mastery, which can have the negative effect of inharmony, lack of vision, and lack of mastery or lack of control on ourselves. And above all, we are also falling in a quadrant of emotion. So if we are able to let our emotion push harmony and vision and our mastery, all well. But if we negate our emotion and the negative emotion goes to affect or amplify our inharmony or lack of vision and lack of mastery, then we are not in good sign according to the cosmic clock. So there's a good that we expect, there's a bad that can oppose it. We are not saying the bad things will happen. We are saying these are the things we should watch and guard against.
Odofo ye bre no aye be na Reverend etwa no kuku amayen. Eniti ye hwe kwan se na otwe a ebeba biom no ye de eho no ebeba na nchichemu no abeyie na ntiase nso aba ye de ye tire kwan ni ye phone numbers ebetudwa ene ye be phone line na Reverend
2 minutes be so be with me plan be no say be me
okay and
0240 358 182 Nasi get wet to us. Nasi get wet to us upon in and you don't subscribe to do the stage and by teaching money, baby, and family Canadian. I said, no money and no. You can't believe that they knew papa. And I visit those who were horns, so yeah, dear, now, and you Yeah, to drop papa. Hello. Good evening. We need to send out a salary. Money to the cabin. Look at you.
After 15th March 1991, what are the policies?
Who did the young boy next week?
I mean, Pacho, put your date on the 12th and then go around and see where you hit today. Put the 1971 on the 12th, then 72 on 1 o'clock, and go around like that. Then where you end will show you where you are.
I should put the 70 on the 12th.
Yeah, if the date of birth is 70, put that one on the 12th.
Okay.
Then 71 will be on 1.
Okay.
Then you go around until you finish all. So the last point will tell you where you are.
What are the 15th March?
Yeah, that is monthly. So you can put the month and you can put the years.
Next week, you
On frɛ reverend ɛno bɛyɛ better yɛpɛ sɛ obi ɛsa nya kwan no ɔno so ɛfrɛ bio nti frɛ reverend line no yɛwie a yɛpɔn a bɛyɛ some 10 minutes time no afrɛ reverend why David.
Oh, David, I know.
David. 0240358182
Please, listeners, those who try the Facebook, I'm not sure how successful we've been on Facebook, but after closing, we will still upload the presentation on Facebook so that you can see the diagrams.
ɔdɔfoɔ mu a mana mowɔ Facebook no yɛnim sɛ mutumi ehu bibia eyi a nanso yɛpɔn a yɛbɛ upload video no ato hɔ no ɛne diagrams nyinaa ato hɔ no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛtumi ahwɛ na wahu anya ntiaseɛ no ɛyie nyame adom yɛde ɛnɛ deɛ no ɛbɛtwere ha da sɛ nɛ yɛbɛsa ahyia bio medin ɛde Archimedes mene Reverend Lambert ɛna de program yi ɛbrɛ wɔ Church Universal and Triumphant ɛnie program yi din ɛde Keys to the Kingdom wofiri Madina ɛkɔ Adenta